An inauguration ceremony was held for the international conference organised by the Ombudsman General Secretariat on the occasion of the 10th anniversary under the title The Effectiveness of the Ombudsman within Institutional Work and the Role in Promoting Respect for Human Rights. In the presence of a number of ministers, heads of national government agencies and senior figures from outside Bahrain, representing heads of offices and unions of ombudsmen around the world, with high-level representation from the Gulf and the Arab world. During the ceremony, the Minister of Justice, Islamic Affairs and Waqf, Naif Al-Maada, delivered a speech in which he affirmed that the establishment of the Ombudsman General Secretariat came within the system of institutional work, which is keen on respecting human rights and consolidating justice and the rule of law, which was confirmed through a series of executive measures that raised Bahrain's status among leading countries in respecting the values and principles of human rights and made it a pioneer in the Arab and regional environment within the framework of the reform project of His Majesty the King, with the support of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister. The Ombudsman General Secretariat said that the conference sheds light on Bahrain's leadership in the work of ombudsman institutions, as the Secretariat is its first of its kind, with specific specialisation in the region. The conference also aimed to transfer the Bahraini experience to the international scope by reviewing this role of the Secretariat in promoting responsible professional practices and demonstrating the essential role of regulatory and supervisory bodies and independent national mechanisms in raising the level of government performance and improving the quality of services in several sectors.
Ten years after the establishment of a qualitative human rights experience in the Kingdom of Bahrain, these international delegations came to join the Kingdom in celebrating the success and excellence of the General Secretariat of Grievances in the presence of a number of senior officials from the legal, justice and security sectors in the Kingdom, who emphasized the role of the Secretariat in promoting and developing human rights work on various levels.
We are very pleased that we are celebrating our 10th anniversary since the establishment of the Independent Ombudsman Office, which was established in 2013, and it played a very big role in enhancing the human rights principles here in Bahrain.
First and foremost, I want to congratulate the Ombudsman's Office, and in particular Ms. Ghada, who is the Ombudsman of Bahrain. I want to commend her predecessor, His Excellency Mr. Nawaf, who is now the minister. This is an incredibly important event. I think it speaks to how progressive and reform-minded Bahrain is by even establishing the Ombudsman's Office. And then on top of it, the office is very, very effective. It has full ability to do its job, the full support of His Majesty the King, the government of Bahrain, and of course the Minister of Interior. And from the United States point of view, the fact that the Ombudsman's Office exists and its effectiveness shows that Bahrain is a leader in this field. We strongly support what the government is doing to improve the human rights situation and ensure that all Bahrainis can benefit from the blessings of this beautiful country.
Kingdom of Bahrain has taken great leadership in the creation of the Office of the Ombudsman, and I do think the Office of the Ombudsman is a really fundamental part of the promotion of human rights, both in the Kingdom of Bahrain, but of course the Ombudsman exists around the world as a promoter of human rights. So at a time in the world, there will always be a need for an Ombudsman.
A large and clear imprint and impact left by the General Secretariat of Grievances in its sincere and professional work in preserving the institutional work system that is keen to respect human rights and consolidate the values of justice and the rule of law, in cooperation and partnership with various local and international institutions working in this field.
This conference is a platform for those who are interested in human rights from around the world to come together to discuss and exchange ideas about the ombudsman offices and their role in promoting human rights and accountability.
In this conference we will be dealing, or so many professors, so many ombudsmen are gathering here, and so many voices we'll be having a chance to hear them actually. And in this conference, the human rights and criminal justice system will be, discussed here by so many voices and by so many chairpersons and ombudsmen here. And it is the 10th anniversary of the ombudsmanship here in Bahrain.
The success and distinction of the General Secretariat of Grievances in performing its work over the past years came to demonstrate Bahrain's pioneering steps in developing and strengthening the judicial and legal sector, in line with the aspirations of His Majesty the King, so that Bahrain remains an icon of justice, development, and continued prosperity.